We don't have to travel back in time very far to find it. Just 1 year ago to May 2016, when wildfire tore through Fort McMurray, Alberta. It was devastating, the largest evacuation in that province's history. And that's where one story ends and another begins, a remarkable and historic outpouring of generosity. Here's Courtney Theriault, host of Dinner Television in Edmonton.
Canadians pride themselves on always having their neighbors' backs and demonstrating unflappable resilience in the face of even the most extreme adversity. Those two traits were on full display in Fort McMurray last spring as that community grappled with an unprecedented disaster. 1 year later, residents are now taking the time to say thanks. Let us know why they are proud to be Canadian.
The morning of May 3rd, I woke up with contractions, so starting my labor. I'd like to thank the 911 dispatchers, first of all, for telling me to go north, and all the staff at Noralta Lodge, north of Fort McMurray. They were very accommodating and super nice. And all of the nurses and assistants from the Northern Lights Regional Hospital in Fort McMurray for taking such good care of me. The workers at Firebag Airstrip for getting me out of there. The Medivac crew from Peace River, they were on the plane with me. And also all the workers at the Alberta Health Hangar at the Edmonton Airport, and of course the staff at the Misericordia Hospital.
I had to 4x4 down the side of the hill down to get to waterways, and at the time I knew I only had minutes. By the time I got there, there was about 30 seconds. And it was gale force wind coming towards my house. And when I got to the door, the house was full of smoke and the dogs thought they were doomed. I loved them dearly. I would never forgive myself if I didn't get them. I want to thank all the regular people across Alberta. Thank you very much for your help. And also the people across Canada, because there's people who evacuated across Canada. And I'm sure they got all the help that we got from all the regular people.
I'd really like to start my thank yous to Food Banks Alberta. Without them, we really wouldn't have been able to manage or provide the services with the way we did. Second, I'd like to thank the Red Cross because they did provide the funding required for us to be a reentry support service for the whole summer in providing those 7,800 hampers to over 11,000 people. They really stepped up and came forward for our community. And then to the donors and the people of Canada and really the world, because we did receive donations from across the world. We just really want to thank you for prioritizing a community that is often beaten up on a little bit and seeing us as human beings who are just in a time of need and taking the time to take care of us.
The people I'd like to thank is everybody in Canada, everybody in the province, but mostly the first responders. You guys are amazing. Thank you. That's all I can say. It's still tough. It's coming up a year, but I still can't go to some of the areas. It's my home, and it hurts to see it beat like that. But I'll tell you what, this town's too strong. It's going to fight back, and it's going to come back with a vengeance. And Mother Nature, you've got nothing on us.
According to the Red Cross, to date, more than $300 million has been donated to the Fort McMurray cause. More than $200 million already spent to assist those in need.